Welcome back to the channel, everyone, and welcome back to TCG Card Shop Simulator, and welcome back to my store, Decked Out. Now, today is going to be a bit of a different episode than normal, because we're going to have a bit of a move around in the store. Now, I'm not going to show it all, I'm going to do cuts in between it, but I just want to show you the process of what it would take late game to change a store about it. It's not the easiest thing in the world. So the first thing I'm going to start on is, again, I can't do my report at the top, because it will kick me into the other day and then I'll have to deal with the workers working around the shop and I need them to be out the way. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to every table and we're going to box them all up. So let me box up all the tables, put them outside, and I'm also going to box up the two tills as well. So that will give us some room to play with. So what we want to do is test, can we get these efficiently down this side? And if that doesn't work, then we'll change it about some other way. But that's what I want to do. So I'll bring you back as soon as I've got all the tables outside and the tills outside. So the next stage in this process is, let's move this out the way. Just a second. Come on, I need to be closer. Let's move that. And it can go in there nicely. So the next thing we want to do is we want to see how many we can get across the back. So I think I'm going to start with plushies because those are used less. So I want those at the back of the store. So again, it's going to be a bit of trial and error. I'll do a bit of a time lapse and I'll bring you back when we go to the next stage. So for the corner, what I want to do is get this one up the top. This is the second in the sequence. And then it allows me to line up the first one. I want a gap round the side so the workers can get round. So it's going to be how it is in the same. And they can get round the back if they need to. And they can get round the side. And I'm just going to continue that for the rest of the products. I'll probably put these and then the mats next to it. And welcome back. That didn't take as long as I thought it would, and it actually worked better than I hoped. The only problem is I couldn't get one into there, so if I'd have gone a little closer to the window here, say halfway onto this tile, I think I could have got an extra unit, but it's worked perfectly. I've still got a space here where the people can walk in if they need to get to the back. So we've got our plushies all down here, all the way up to T4 plushies. We've got the rest of the plushies and bits on here. We've got all the mats together down here with the comic books. And we've got spare shelves for both the mats to go in and the comic books. So we don't need to worry about more units for those until new products come in the game. We've got all the special ones from the second menu on this side. And then we've got all our standard boxes at the front. Single packs and boxes, because those are going to be the biggest sellers, so I want them up front. And now we want to try and hide it a bit. So I think the way to hide it is going to be these black bus cases. And I don't think I've got enough of these really to do what I wanted to. I am believing that you are going to have some sort of way. So is that where you want to start? I mean, we could go there. If that's the case, let's just put that there. Let's go back to the first one if that's going to snap onto that corner. We are going to have access to statues. So I'm hoping I can put some statues on the top of these just to cover some of this. So that goes there. I just want to see what the space is behind it as well. It's a bit tighter than I want, so I am going to move them forward. But you just want to go as close as you can. So if we go up to that tile there, so we brought it forward a bit. Is that going to give... That ain't too bad. Better spacing. Doesn't look the best, but like I said, I think in time we're going to have some statues we can put across the top to cover all that. The only thing is I don't think I've got enough of these black ones to cover all the way across like I wanted to. So I might consider moving some of the other products back onto these type. Okay, that is looking quite nice. I think what I will do in time is swap these out for the black ones, just so it's less visible, and at least then I can stack across the top as well. So yeah, I think that's going to be one of my priorities. Again, these black ones, I could go and do it now. It's only worth £150 each, so I have enough to replace them. But let's leave that as it is. So the next thing I want to do is get the back room sorted. So we should have an option to decorate. And I think I'm going to change the back walls into the same design as I've got in the front for the moment until I can afford another one. So we want Shop B to have the same as well. We'll keep the wooden floors. Now, I could have done with moving these two segments, but I did forget about it. But again, them seven, so it'd be about £16,000 to get both those segments unlocked there. But it's okay for the moment. And now what I want to do is try and get the tables in here. Is my next priority. If I can get the tables in, then we can start working into the store to change all this layout. Welcome back, everyone. Now, I did lose some footage at the end of the move around, but I've got the majority of it, which I will show onto a time lapse. So let's just walk you through the new store. So we need to make sure we've got this open as an entrance. So this is going to be the card table. Again, we're going to put posters on the walls around here. We've managed to get 10 tables from the 8 we was doing before. And I've managed to put this in the corner. It looks quite nice up there, and I've kept a few spare boxes. I've chucked the rest of them away. So I was keeping way too much. We increase this to 5. So we've got one for each of the products now. We've got the air fresheners in the same place because they just work so well. But what eventually I'm going to put a cabinet there with the air fresheners in, so it's easier for me to top them up. We've got the one till queuing this way, and we've got the other till queuing this way. That way, the back of the till's not showing out to the public. That's where all your money and stuff would be. So you want them back to back. So realistically, I think that looks nice. We'll see how it works when we get into the shop. We've got the two sets of... We've got the Destiny at the front, because again, those are the ones I want to buy, but I don't think it makes much of a difference. The close ones to the door won't always sell first. And when them coming to stock up, they've only got to stock up from there to here. So they should stock up a bit more efficient. There is stuff I still need to order because I can definitely see stars are running low again. We've got room round here so we can put some statues in this corner and statues in there. And then we want to put a load of posters on the wall. And then we want to put some statues across the top there eventually. And then swap these out for the black unit so I can stack stuff on top, because you can't stack on top of here. But yeah, I think I'm happy with that move around. Let me know in the comments, do you like this move around? I think it's time we open up the store. Let the customers come in. Let's see if the change... Now, we did have a couple of bad days in the last episode. We went down to 14 on the one. But the majority of the time it was 17 to 18,000. So that's the ball mark we want to really be aiming for. Get the report. So this is a report for 193 going into 194. We've got the total visitors at the top there is 151. Checkouts is a little lower than it has been. And yeah, £13,000 on the last day. Again, I don't know why it changed midway for the last episode. We did do an upgrade of the shop and get a new product, but we didn't get the new product until the very end of the episode. So that might not show onto this day of the play session. So immediately, let's open everything up. Let's find the till people, which would be you and Clark. Then we want to get the people on the restocking. And then I need to pay attention. Do we have those stars in the back? Otherwise, I need to put an order in. So everybody's there. You're going to go and do your usual thing around and set the price to 0% round up for the first day, and you on restocking as well. Now, is that everybody? Thought we had one more. No, that must be everybody. Yeah, the more do you need? Ah, this is a problem I didn't counter for. There's no spray machine in the back. So in that case, I know what I need to do. We're going to close that door off. That way they'll still have to walk for the main entrance to get into the room. It's not L wanted to, but yeah, we're probably going to need to put a spray machine in that corner there. Which means I would have to find somewhere else for that. But we'll wait to unlock this segment and then I'll open up this door to him. And we'll have a bit more room to play around in the back. Customer trading is going to be all over the place at the moment. Don't need anything from you. And the other one's going to stack over this side now. And nothing I need. So blue boxes and stars is what I need to look for first. But again, I'm going to have to reorganise myself of where everything is. No, there is tier 1 stars. Oh, that's tier 2, sorry. And because it's really empty, I'm going to need to get 2 boxes of those in. Let's have a look at where the blue boxes are. That would be by the battle decks, which should be down here. No, that's plushies. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare to remember. So we do have some blue boxes there. I'll still get a box in because there's not much there. Is there anything else that's looking out? Destiny Rares. That would be at the front because I wanted all these at the front. Which would be there. So Destiny Rares out and Destiny Legendaries. I'm going to need to order both those. Now, if I remember right, we did leave ourselves some bills on the final day of the last play session. Let's get a couple of those in. So we'll have to deal with that first. So yeah, 3,500 up there and 3,000 at the bottom there. So yeah, except the electric is so high because we've done the move around with the lights on. Again, I could have done it without the lights, but then you wouldn't have saw anything. So yeah, I've had to take that. So yeah, we need either 3,000 or 3,500 to pay the first set of bills off. And what do you have? Nothing I need. And what do you have? Nothing I need. So where are we going to go with the unlocks? I think we want to go back onto the decorations. We could extend the back room out That might actually be a better idea, just so I can have the full length. So 7,600. Once we paid the bills off, if we can get both those two, that will square the room off. It will allow me to push that wall back and move some of the tables so I can get a spray machine up there. I might actually buy a third spray machine. And no, again, it would have been a nice trade, 5,700 for a 7,400 card, but unfortunately I haven't got either one. Okay, so what are we going to be opening up? So we're doing the Tetramons, which is over here. I think I want these to be the opposite way, really. The higher tiers up this side and the lower tiers that side. But that's an easy fix. I can fix that later in between days in the shop. So I think we're up to legendaries. Now I need to find myself a new corner. No, actually, I've got my corner here. I can stand up here. And again, we do want to open as many cards as we can because we do want that experience from the cards. So yeah, I think I am going to extend the room out in the back in this episode, and then in the next episode we'll go back onto some of the decoration stuff. Especially the statues, see what we can put on top of those bookcases to cover the back up. Okay, nothing too special in these. Toxin up there, which is a new card, but only worth about £3. And what have you got nice? Nothing I need. Yeah, I think that's actually looking pretty well with the tills. The way I was considering is having them queuing this side of the store, but it just didn't work out well because you had this part of the till open to the public. Now, if they'd have had like a little barrier around there with a chair on, because you can't use this area, it would have been a bit better. But again, in time, maybe they'll do something like that. Air fresheners is the next thing I want to find. The boxes. That'll be somewhere on the back shelf. Yeah, there. I did notice some of these wasn't full. But yeah, it's going to take me a few episodes to get my brain back to where I've moved everything to. I think it was on the back. That one is an overflow, but we haven't sold any in a couple episodes. That's why it's still sitting there. Ooh, first ghost of the day. Very nice. One I've already got, but I will be trying to get it. He is asking more than the market price, which is a bit of a downer. Let's get 275 and see if he drops his price from 328. Okay. I've got it a bit below market value, but again, I don't want to go too low on them and then lose the chance of getting the card. It would be a nice one to get just because it's a really good price. Let's start at something like 350. He hasn't changed his price at all. Let's go 375. He's dropped it a little bit. Yep, I'm happy with that. 400 for a £525 card. Got 2 copies here. I haven't got that one. So, yep, this one's better for me. And then it becomes 1 and 1 instead of 0 and 2. Let's just have a look at the tables, how them doing in the back. So we have got plenty of... Because we was filling up the 8 tables in the last episode. So we've got 4 games going on at the moment. Nobody else at the tills. But traffic seems to be fairly busy today. And I do like having that as the card room. It would be nice if we could, like I said in previous episode, if we could have had a partition wall across here just to block off the majority of this, keep a door here and keep a door the other side, then I would have been happy with that. But yeah, I think I've made the best with what we've got. Let's have a look at customer trading before they disappear. I am going to do this because I'm going to trade a £39 card for 53. So it is in my benefit to do that. And what have you got? Nothing I need. And let's get those lights on. Now, we do have quite a bit of money up there, so I should be able to pay the bills off now. Brilliant. Now, we'll need to do a shop at the end of this day by the looks of it, because there is still some. I think the T2 stars are still low. Yeah, they've all gone in the back as well. What else am I going to need? Nothing else on there except for T2 stars. So let's get 2 boxes of those in. Then let them fill up the shelf and then see what I need after that. What's missing off here? That's one of the specials, isn't it? So where is the special shelves? Them over here. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pretty much one of everything I'm going to need to buy. Okay, let's put that order in first, and then I'm going to need to order stuff for the other section as well. This stuff here. So I'm going to need 3 boxes there, 4 there, 4 there, and then 2 and 2. We do have these on more shelves, so we should be selling more of these now. Don't quite have enough. We need about 1,000 to put that order in. And I will have a look at how bare the shelves are. So this one here is totally empty. So I'm going to need to order another 4 boxes on top of that. What else is empty? I'm going to need another box. No, I'm happy with everything else. I'll keep it as it is. We'll just get up to about that 5th. I think it was 1,300 it was up to now. 1,200. Okay, what have you got nice? The Angela's card. It is a really good price, but as I said, the £1,000 cards, I'm going to keep off ordering those at the moment or buying them. The box is looking okay now. Pretty much. Red sleeves are a little down. That's on the back, is it? No, that'll be on the front. Ah, them there. So there's plenty. So I don't need those yet. Red dice. That was a really good seller in the last episode. It's out again. We should be able to put both those orders in. I'm going to need to look at the basic single cards as well. So that would be you. And you. But I'm going to get 2 of these because those are the ones we are opening when we do get chance. It is 9 o'clock on the first day already. There's no point in me doing a trade up. There's no advantage of that one. So I'll just pass on that one. And what have you got nice, madam? I've got 1 and 1. So yeah, that trade doesn't benefit me. So yeah, I'm just going to let these finish up in here. I'm just going to look in the back out. Yeah, still quite a few games going on. You won't get a game now, so you can go on your way. You won't get a game, so you can go on your way. And then I'll bring you back once I've done these. And I'm just going to rotate this stock around because, yeah, it's not the way I want it. Okay, welcome back, everyone. In between days in the shop, what I did is manage to transfer these over. So what I did notice is the old wireframes, you had 4 sections on there. You've only got 3, so we've had to have more units. There is 12 comic books in total, so I've prepared for the full amount. And also these shelves, old 27 now instead of the 18 that was on the other ones. So there is a few of these products I am out of now, so I will need to order on the following day. And I think that's where we're going to start off on the following day. We have got a lot of products we ordered at the end of the before cutaway. We still have to put away in the morning. So a lot of these shelves are starting to look a bit on the empty side. Let's get the report for 194 and let's go straight into 195. 133 visitors, 89. That's a bit low on the checkouts. Again, the money's still a bit on the lower side. Just want to pay attention. So the game table's up to about 5,300 now. So what should be happening is the item earning should be less because we're getting more people on the game tables. So it should mean we should have extra profit than usual. It's a bit hard to tell with this because you spend so much out on products a day, which don't sell for weeks down the line. But yeah, that's the most one I want to look at is the revenue, and it is down. Let's get the store open straight up. That's still good. That's still good. That will last the day. I'll help them bring some of this stuff in. So the special ones all over here. At least it will get me used to where everything is. There was a little bug I did come across. So all these shelves was empty, but the boxes was all full on the back. So I don't know why they didn't fill up the shelves. So I think that's the first bug I've really seen in this game. Because they always bring the product from outside, fill up the shelf, then go and put it on the shelf on the back. So again, a little baffled by that one. I've never seen that one crop up before. And that is going to be this one here. I'll just put them on the back shelf and then let them fill them up. Where was this one? It was over here, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, he's filled up the shelf, so this goes on the back one. And have they got the rest of them in? Yeah, he's coming to collect the last one now. So I'm good at... No customer trading in yet, or if there was, I've missed it. And I did swap these shelves around as well, so they look a bit better now. Yeah, these are the basic ones. We'll go and stand over by the window. A fish trunk, £11 in gold. And that was a Giganite, a new card. It wasn't worth much in value, but definitely a new card. A Telemu, £10. A Giganite, £12 in gold. And we have nearly at that level 71 in the shop, so I do want to pay attention to the unlocks, but I won't be doing them in this one. I do want to get those two extensions in the back room first as a priority now. A Gigatron X first edition foil, £15. And let's start paying off some of them bills off first. So salary's 3,000, and then I need about 2,000 for the rest of it. I could pay the electric off at least. Leave 1,780 for the rent. What have you got nice? Nothing I need. Nobody else on customer trading. Let's open up more cards. Still not sold on whether this is the better layout than the last one I was running. But I do like it. I like the way I've got the plushies. And I've got more room in the store now to be able to put some of those statues in the next episode. A Posidrake, £14 in first edition foil. And a Voltrex in gold. Yeah, that's just going to be a gold for £10. And that was a new one for the collection, so very nice. Bogon in foil, £12. A roll llama, £301 in gold foil. Very nice. And that'll be a nice amount of experience as well. Yeah, 77 for that one. Let's check on customer trading before we do anything else. No, nothing I really want on that side. And what have you got? No, nothing I want. Another customer trading. I've already got 2, so I'm just going to pass it by. Let's check the shelves that was running out. So red dice has gone again. Let's put one of them in the basket. And then I do need to pay attention to the mats because I didn't check them at all on the previous episode. Sorry, the previous day. So I'm going to need number 3 because there's only one. I'm going to need number 5. 3, 5, 9 at the moment. Let's just do those. So that's 3. That's 5. And that'll be 9. I need 11, 12, 13. And 16. 11, 12, 13, 16. And I am going to put that in before I pay the bills off, just so they can fill up the shelf. Comic books. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 9. And I think I saw 10 running low as well, so we get that one. But we need 2,500 to put that order in. Comic books are not the cheapest, unfortunately, but they do make good money. And there is still room to walk around here, even though I had to add an extra shelf on. Still not sold on what I'm going to do with these, whether I'm going to turn these into the black units as well. I mean, I could do. I've got plenty of space. Again, that one's a bit running out. 1, 2, 3. So number 3. Number 11. That's in the other menu. And just while I'm here, let's just back up a bit so I can actually see them. So I'm going to need 2 of the top one and 4 of that one. And it is something I've got to get used to. I'm going to have to start putting in more orders. And what was it we needed for the other basket? It was 2,500. Because we're having more shelves with these products on, the will sell faster. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's wait for the 25 to come in. Let's just do another handful in the meantime. And I'm bringing them in slowly. Actually, I need to find that guy, move him off from doing prices. Bogan, £11 in gold. Clawsophia, £13 in gold. And a Kainubi, £12 in gold. Okay, nothing too special in there. Let's check customer trading first. Nothing I need. And what have you got? Again, it would have been a nice card, but way too expensive for me to attempt. Let's get those lights on because it's getting a bit dimmer. Another customer trading out over here. It would be a trade down if I went for the trade, so I'm not going to. And we want to get that order put in, don't we? Just while there's time in the day for them to go and put the stock away. what do we need on the bills? We've got enough to pay all the bills off as well. So next one we're looking for is the upgrade in shop B, which is 7,600. Nothing I need there. And another ghost, second one. I don't think I've ever seen that ghost in the game before. So I'm definitely going to try to get it. He is asking a really good price as well. Let's start off at 150. Yeah, let's not lose it. Let's go 170. Oh, actually, he's only asking 167. So let's just offer the price he's asking. Yeah, I'm happy with that. No, nothing I need there. You're asking too much for that as well. So, yeah, we have it the level 71. So let's just eye up the unlocks we've got coming up. It'll probably be a couple of more episodes before we start doing unlocks of the products. I want to get some more of the decorations in, being so that's the new stuff. So we're looking for this one at 174, so that's a while off. And then the next comic book is available, £14,000, and then the next one's unlocks at the next level, and then we'll have the full section. But again, a couple of more episodes before I'll get round to them. We'll do the shop upgrades in the back on this episode, and then we'll do more decorations around the store and posters in the next one. No, nothing I need on that. Now, these are looking a bit low, so I think I'm going to have to order some of those legendaries, but I'll try and put off an order and do it in between days in the store. A Giganite in gold, £12. And I think because the start of the episode was a bit of a move around, I'm only going to do the 3 days in this session, so the episode's not too long. Clawsophia, £13 in gold, and a Razon, £35 in EX. And the Razon was a new one, very nice. Gigatron X, £15 in first edition foil. Now, looking at the time, we've got about an hour left in the store. I don't think we'll get anywhere close to getting that unlock on this, but hopefully in the next day of the play session, I'll be able to do it. Toximuck in EX, £36. Yep, still getting a good amount of new cards, so I'm happy with this. I do want to pay attention to the experience amounts as well on the next report. £12 Giganite in gold, because having those extra couple of tables, so that means the XP you earn for the tills you won't be getting. So I think we'll have a dip in experience by having them tables in the back, but it should increase our money, but we didn't see that on the previous episode, previous day of the play session. Okay, we have got some of these, that's good. Let's just do half an handful, because it is nearly 9 o'clock. A Razon, £35 in EX. Now, the only thing with the card tables being in the back is I don't physically see how well the card tables are doing unless I go into the back. Where before I'm in the store, opening up cards, I can physically see how the tables was doing. Let's just have a look at 9 o'clock, how much is in here. Wow. I think there was 8 games going on then. But that does look good when everybody's in the back like this. Actually, I'm going to take a photo of that because that one's definitely looks a bit different. And I'm going to send you away. Do a bit of an order. Whatever, because there's quite a few empty spots coming up in the store. And then I'll bring you back when we're ready to do the report. Oh, let's check on this first. No, nothing I need. Okay, welcome back. I've had to put a substantial order in, but we've managed to go into the next day with just a little less than 1,000. And that should cover most of the product for most of the day, fingers crossed. And then we can actually get one of the upgrades done at least in this episode with the move around as well. So let's get that report for 195. I'm hoping for better figures on this day. So 132 on the Quota Visitors. Experience is still respectable, around 13,500. Getting slightly higher to the 15,000, but again, I got no idea why that dropped from 18,000 all the way down to 15,000 after we did unlocks. And I didn't find that guy doing the prices on the previous day, so I need to get him to do now. You can restock as well, because there's a lot out there to bring in. And we can go straight into opening cards. Oh, actually, no, we can't. It helps if you open up the shop if you want to make money. Let's do that first. And the good thing is when they're bringing the stock in to walk to the stock room, them actually passing the shelves, so them filling up the shelves on the way. So I think it's actually a bit more efficient doing it this way. I'm just eager to see what the statues are going to look like when they're put in, how big are they going to be. How big are the posters? Again, I've not seen that much footage of. I saw one screenshot that the developers put onto the forum, but that was about all I've seen. But that only had like 10 different products in there. There's like 60 odd different of the statues to do and posters as well, so eager to dip into that sort of stuff. A Gigajaw first edition foil, £13. And I do want to pop in the back about midday just to see how busy the tables are at that point in the day. And then probably pop in there about 4 PM, 4 to 5 PM and have a look and see how busy it is then when we have the rushes on. New Jack turn there, EX. Got 10 already, I don't need any more. And what have you got nice? Nothing I need. Really good price. It's making me tempted to go for it. It's off for 1,000. It's worth 17.66. To be quite honest, your offer is superb, so I am going to take that. Nearly £600 cheaper than market value. Yeah. As much as I want to do the unlocks and do that, but I can't turn deals away like that. Nothing there was a deal. A Katangu in gold, £11. And an iDroid in EX, £24. There's some more customer trading over there I'll get to in a second, if they're still there. Kanubi, £28 in EX. And a Dracon first edition foil, £17. A Terra Dracon, £12 in gold. And the tills are looking fairly busy today. Nothing I need there. And we lost the other one. So it's about midday. Let's have a look and see how the tables are looking in the back. So there's a couple of us just left. 4 games going on and a 5th one about to start. It's not too bad for the quiet period of the day. Nobody on customer trading. I do need to have a look at these legendary ones. Let's just go and fill them up, and I'm guessing they've got the work cut out for them. But I will need to order another box of those, which is this one here. Then they'll come and fill it up in a bit. A Blazor, £12 in gold. Okay, nothing too special in them, and the customer trading did leave while I was doing that. Just having an eye around. So what is it? 6. Number 9. No, there is 9 there. The only one that's missing is 2. Just see how low that is. Now somebody must have the box because it is full out the front, or it's just been emptied. I will do this one again because I've got 2 cards here and it's trading up, and it become 1 and 1 instead of 0 and 2. And let's just have a quick look. Let's look at you first. Nothing I need. Oh, another one's cleared, and nothing I need there. How are we doing with the set? So we're up to 892 now. This is the... yeah, that'll be the basic one. And we've managed to pick up 3 Tetramon cards on the customer training in the last couple episodes, because that was at 1004. And what have you got nice? Nothing I need. Yeah, nothing jumping out to say I need to order anything else at the moment. The boxes are all looking pretty good. But while we're at it, let's open up some more legendaries. And we have come up to that 6,000. It is 3 in the afternoon. So that does mean I should be able to get one of the unlocks done in the back room today. Katengu, £49 in silver foil. And a Blazor in gold, £12. Fishronk in gold, £11. And a Magnoria in... is that gold foil? No, that's just a standard gold, £13. Another Fishronk in gold, £11. And a Clawsophia in gold as well, £13. Okay, let's check customer trading before we do anything. Nothing I need. Okay, let's have a look. Did we pay the bills off? Oh no, that's why we're up to that much money. I thought we'd already paid the bills off. Oh, bother. Okay, nothing I need there. There's one that's out at the bottom now. I think that's number 11 again. There is some on the shelf there, but some of these are looking a bit low. So 3, 4... 3, 4, 11. Let's order those in. Somebody's just brought something back, so I want to make sure it isn't. No, 3 and 4 are still missing. We've got none of these, so let's get 4 of those, get 4 of those. And what about the top one? No, that's good enough. Yeah, I thought I'd already paid the bills off. Would I want to trade a 3,500 for a 2,500? No. And you've got something I don't need. How are these machines doing? Not great, so let's just give them a quick top up. I can remember where I put the spray. Down here. And again, I always keep that one space at the end, just in case I need to use it on somebody. And in case somebody fills up it, then I'll be stuck with it in my hand. Still some boxes being brought in, that's fine. Nothing I need there. And what have you got? I've got 26, so I don't think I need any more of those. But it's a nice try. Okay, it's about 6 o'clock. I said I wanted to have a look in the back. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games going on. So yeah, I think it was a good idea moving that 8 up to 10 now. We could probably get away with a couple of more tables in here eventually. But at the moment, it's not really giving me more money in the store. Because we still haven't got back up to them 18,000s we was doing 2 episodes ago. And again, that could be just down to the RNG. Because the way it works is every day it will select certain products. Those products will sell more than anything else. So if it selects one of your products as being, say, something here that's worth £3 or £2, then you're not going to earn as much money. If it selects something like the legendary boxes down here, which are selling £106. Yeah, well, that's 106 there and 122 on the boxes down the bottom here. So if it selects these, then you make a lot more money in a day. So I think that's what's been happening in the last couple of days of the last play session. And the first couple of days of this is we're just getting bad RNG with the products it's picking to sell as the priority. And again, have I gone into the code and worked that out? No, but I've played enough hours into this game to sort of realise what pattern's going on. Now, we are up to 6,000. Was it 7,000? Yeah, 7,600 we need for that. We might just be able to make it, but it is coming up with 1 hour left in the day. So we can get one more handful of cards done. Yeah, I've brought all the stock in now anyway. We do have a lot of card tables in the back going on with the games. So those will finish pretty soon. That will give us a good amount of money as well. And I'm wondering what the next update's going to be. Is it going to be the one where the card game finally comes into the store? We've done the decoration, which is something that was needed. Like I said, we could do with a couple more lighting options and some proper ceiling options as well. So I am a bit, didn't like the options that was available. Bringing in a preview option as well would be a really good quality of life. 4,100 for 39. Again, no benefit me doing a trade like that. And we got 10 copies there. We're up to 7,400. It is 9 o'clock. I'm just going to see. Okay, there's nobody at the till. So where were we doing with card tables in the back? Wow, it's still busy in here. I'm not going to kick anybody off yet because there's people still coming in. Hopefully he would have come to this table to get a game. No, he went and sat down and then got back up and walked out. There's the 7,600 I wanted. Wrong menu. It'll be in the DIY one and it's shop B. 7,600. Again, with that, us doing around the 14,000 instead of the 18,000. If we was doing the 18,000, we would have been able to afford the second upgrade as well. But yeah, that's opened up that segment there now. And I think I will move these tables away from the door. And then that's where I'll put the spray unit. Because I do want to keep this up the corner. I think that looks nice there. It's out the way. And we'll move a couple of these tables into the space over in that corner. I'll do that between episodes. But we are about to end the episode. I think we've had a very good day. Let me know in the comments below. Do you like the new layout? Have you tried something like this with the stock at the back of the shop? At the moment, it doesn't look great, but like I said, when we get the statues on top of these, if we can put them on top of those, then I think it will change the atmosphere of the shop a bit. And we could possibly put some posters on the wall, because if you're going outside now and walking past the store, it doesn't look the best from here. So I'm either going to put a couple of big statues here to try and block it off a bit, or put some posters on the wall. That's going to be in a future episode. But thank you very much again, everybody, for coming back and watching the content. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. They do help small channels like myself. And I'll be seeing everybody in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching.